2K Sports and the Pga Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 8th hole. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
Our featured player, although they're just getting established on tour, wants to take down some of the bigger, better players that are out there. Will Zalatoris is where they're going to start. And, well, despite the fact he's come back from injury, this young player can perform at the top level. He loves majors. So, with a Will Zalatoris defeat, you know you're on the right track.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely. Lining this one out from fairways. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Sitting at 2 under. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for bogey. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. So close. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 9th hole at Pinehurst number 2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. I like the look of this one. Oh, he's hit a good bunker shot there, but that one's pretty close. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The back 9 at Pinehurst number 2 starts at the par 5, Rich.
Just a long straightaway par 5. Really not much to it off the tee. Second shot, you've got to be mindful to put it your 3rd shot in a good position to maximize spin so you can control what the golf ball does once it lands on this green.
That's tidy. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Over to the 11th tee, where you've really got to be quite accurate off it in this par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this putt to move into first place. And he's down there. You got a read?
A slight break to the right here.
That's disappointing. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. He's currently tied for first. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
They're in a great spot, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The second round of the Daybreak Classic is set to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. And Richie's played really nicely to build a lead over the field. You've got to be pleased with your work, but there's a bit more to come.
No, just have a small lead out there. It's a nice place to be out in the lead. But I'm telling you what, there's a lot of hungry players behind you trying to chase you down.
Playing from around 190 yards out. And that was a bit of a misfire.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
This would be a great up and down. "11 feet left to the hole."
This putt, it's to save the par.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
That's a good putt to make, that one. He's currently sitting in first place. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be as shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. You know, not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah, she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails, and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play, but I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. Leading by a couple after that hole. And hole number 5 is a par 5. Standing over his second shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. John, you've got a good view from down there. What's the lie like?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
A great birdie chance here.
Oh, what about this start?
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Holding steady in first place after that one. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at the Daybreak Classic, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. As this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Luke, the only way that this player could ever lose this lead is if he tags you in and you play golf for him today. That is the only chance whatsoever. This guy is dominant and will continue to be dominant, so don't mess him up.
I'll stay right here in the booth.
Please do.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And a par putt awaits him. Ooh. Putting now for a bogey.
It's a short one, but it does move to the right.
And that'll drop him down to even par now. Here we are at the 3rd.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
What a shot that was, right at it. That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Lining up from the sand now.
This is looking good. Are we going to see it drop?
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. This would be a great up and down. Sitting at 1 over. Didn't that look good for a long time? He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This one's dialed in. Well hold. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. We've arrived now at the par 5 fifth hole.
Now playing with 13 clubs after that bad hole at the previous.
That's a good looking shot there. This is his second shot. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. This is tracking. Oh, that's a great looking putt. And that should secure the par on this one. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Opting for the 3-wood. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Well, that doesn't look to be a great lie, but John's down there. How bad is it?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Currently at 7 over par. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this pro's absolutely dominating the field.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. And Rich, heading into the final 18 holes, it's been an outstanding performance over the first 54. What you got to do to close this one out?
Just a monumental lead going into this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. This player, he's so far past everybody right now. They've got to be scratching their heads going, how do we beat this guy?
3 over par. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
I think this one's moving right to left.
Ooh, nice line. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that was mashed. This is his second shot. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
On a nice line.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Par putt coming up here. At 1 over par now, heading to the stretch. A chance to lift.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 16th. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 16 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
Just not enough gas. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now that finds him in first place. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Oh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That should find the fairway. This shot is about 140 yards out. chance to chip in for all the chocolates. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. The chip drops and he'll win the event.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.